Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you guys this is the very smallest colony you can make in the early game in the oxygen not included, which can support the 16 dupes. All you need to get the 4 schedules, and every schedules whenever their downtime is going to end, next schedule will be ending with their sleep time. So this means these are going to sleep, these are waked up. So these are going to sleep, these are waked up, and these are going to sleep, these are waked up, something like that. So you need 4 shifts like that, and you have to have only 4 colonists on every shift, and then only two of these only two lavatories and two sinks will be more than enough to handle the 16 duplicants. But at the same time, if you got something going on, you can have the another over here 16 dupes with the 16 tables, and then they are having their two of the like stable going on, one farm going on, there is storage for tank, there is laboratory over here. Yes, and we are getting all of the morale bonus, we are getting all of the oxygen, we are having 4 of these to produce the oxygen. And then after making this colony, you can send your duplicants outside to keep digging and digging, or you might be already digged out lots of other stuff. You can just make sure yourself packed inside of these, and then you can make the swarm over here or over there, and then bring the oxygen over here inside, and the all heat will remain outside of the space. You can cover this up with the uh, insulated tiles if you want, and this will be like super handy colony. Like, you only need to put the oxygen inside of this small colony to sustain your 16 duplicants, and this will be like super duper keeping up with your duplicants without any issue. And right now, if you see, we are just using the normal manual generator. So one is the line which is holding this manual generator, which is having potential load of 1470, and this is having 1000. And out of that, some of maybe machines are most of the times offline, some of them will be most of the time on or off, depending on the situation. Nobody's gonna overload these lines for a long time, and you can start working on all of these digging stuff afterwards. So if you want to see how to make these slowly going, even though I have made this in the sandbox mode, but I have explained it how to do it in the gameplay. So after this, you can, if you are interested, you can watch the long uh, like almost 1 hour video, not 1 hour, but you can watch the video how to go step by step and do work around this. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a look out at oxygen not included, and I'm gonna show you guys how we can make the colony, which is super symmetrical. I'm not gonna show you the making a whole colony, I'm just going to show you early game colony that we can make the symmetrical colony for us, and it is super easy to do with the starting dupes. And once you do that, you can close that box, and then you can put all of your SOPM and all those extra stuff outside of your colony, and it's really easy to do. So that is what we are going to do. Let me cancel out these first. We're gonna put these edibles on over here. We're gonna set the priorities. In the start, you don't need the doctor, you don't need the rocketry, you don't need the cooking either, decorating either, you don't need the research done by everybody else, you don't need to be done this stuff by everybody else. So these are these ones. Then I'm gonna put the farming on the normal one, so in that way everybody can go into the farming. Ranching, we don't need to be done by these guys, we definitely need the researcher. Which one is our researcher? I think he is the one who can do research. So Amari, let me go and see. Yes, Amari is the one who can go for the research and all the stuff. Okay, let me turn on the sand mode. So I'm not gonna do any kind of cheating, but I just wanna show you guys how easy it is to go for your colony. So in the start, you need to go and add these two platforms, and by adding these two you will get the 10 tiles of this area over here. Then just dig one side where you will get the water easily, and then another 10 of these you need to open up, so something like that. 10. Okay, once that is done, you need to go and grab yourself the door on the both side, and then ladders here. Then put the walls. Okay. Here you can make yourself the bathroom system that you are looking for. So early game, you're not gonna have the laboratories, but you are going to go with the outhouse system. So that is what I'm going to implement. And then you can even change these into the laboratories later on, which will be like super beneficial. So in the early game, when your first cycle is going on, you are going to go and build this setup that I'm gonna show you guys, where it is the not the wash basins, but the, yeah, here it is, outhouses. So not like that. So you got the 10, put these on the 6, and then this laboratory is on the 7. So why we are adding the one space gap over here, to put down the lights over here so they can do their work better way. Later on when we unlock the lights, we can use them, and then let me just deconstruct this, so in that way we will get the materials back. Yeah, he shifted to the up. After that, go ahead or go below, it really doesn't matter, and start digging and get yourself the okay, so something like that, this kind of box, and get yourself the something like that, then these, and then get yourself the bed system going on. So to get the beds, all you need is this, and something like this, and you get the 4 of your duplicant sleeping over here. Go ahead and dig those, and you will get the water. So first thing first, you need to go and grab yourself water, and you can put down here some sort of pitcher pump system. I just kill the hatch. Don't kill your hatch if it is possible, but this is just, I'm trying to show you guys how I do like to play, and then how I go and symmetrically make the place look symmetrical for myself. And it's like it allow me to have the 16 duplicants in the colony, where I can do lots of things for them easily. And in the first cycle, you can grab these. You just need to make sure that you are having the 2 bedtime and 1 downtime, and then rest of the things on the work like that. And then you need to make the 4 of the different shifts, like first shift, and then just do this thing, and then copy the duplicate this, and then you need to do like these. So whenever these guys are on the downtime, you have to add these over here. So second shift, then we are going to copy that and make the third one. So third shift, and only you need 4, which will be like for 16 duplicants. So we are going to go and do something like that. If you can see that they are over there, and then you need the 4th one. So let's just copy that and write it down, 4th shift, and then shift that again over here. So the last downtime will be the sleeping time for the first one. So that is what's gonna happen. Okay, they got the beds, they got the system going on. Now you need to go for the power, which you can go ahead and put it down over here, or you can go ahead and put it down over there, because this is the early game power that we are talking about. Let me go and reconstruct most of these things, and we are going to add the ladder system going on over here. Same thing goes over there. We need the ladder going on there, and then we are gonna go and add the walls. Okay, deconstruct those. We need to add the walls over here. Okay, so this will create the very small room of the 8 tiles, and here we are having the room of 11 tiles, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, look at that, they are the 10 of these inside of that. Okay, after that we are going to go down, not like that. You can even go up. I don't wanna, let's just remove these things. Okay, we can remove the things. It's not necessarily, we can dug down and drop this water down later on, so it's not a super hard thing to do. Let's just remove those, so in that way the oxygen will flow. Let's just go up one more floor. So if you see these, if you make the bed system, go ahead and dig down these, something like that. Okay, once you do that, go ahead and add these on the same side, and then you can go for your another bed system, which you are definitely going to need. We are going for the 16 colonies, so we are definitely gonna need the more and more beds. So why I'm making from the wood, I need to be make these from the sandstone. So let me go and add those over here. Okay, I'm just using, since I'm having those, and these are made with the wood maybe. Let's just forget about that, we made those with the wood. Okay, now we got these. We are definitely going to go and need the power room, so we can either make the power room over here, or we can make the power room over here. I will suggest not to use this area, because this can be used as the hall area, and we can go ahead and put our power at bottom. We are definitely going to move the power 2-3 times as the time passes, but just I'm gonna show you that how I process with these. That's why I'm making these. So the power generator is something like that we are going to use, and we are going to put these over here, and then at the early game we are going to have these smaller ones, so we are going to use them. And then this is how we connect the power. So instead of that, we can even go something like that, and then this power is totally connected, and then these duplicants will start running on them, and we will grab the power. So when the load get more than that you cannot handle, again you can do cut the connection between these two. Let me go and show you that. So you can have something like that, and then you get the 2 different power lines going on, which will able to handle the load that you wanna put over there. So this is almost done. Let me go and add these. We are going to go and add the doors over here. Let me go and remove that one. Okay. And now we need to add the system for duplicants can eat over there for the 16 duplicants. So we are going to go and add 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got these 4. Then we are going to go and keep the gap here. And door, and if you go and see, this room is not bigger than the great hall you are looking for. You have the 180 tiles that you can use for the great hall. So sorry, 120 tiles. And Maze hall can be of the 64 tiles, but great hall can be of the 120 tiles, and this will be like converted into the great hall easy peasy. Like you just need to add this water drinking thing. Once you added that, disable that building, so in that way you won't be wasting the water. So now you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and what we need 9 10 11 12. So we need to add the 16 ones. So I forgot that we need to not make these something like that, but we need to add these two over here. In that way we can put the 4 over here. So 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Can you move please? Yeah, thank you. Two, 1 2, and then six 12 13 14 15 16, something like that. This look a little bit of weird, but it can handle the 16 dupes easily. If yeah, it can do the things. Okay, I forgot we need to keep that open. My bad. 6 6 12 13 14, and you can go ahead with the 15 and 16, something like that. And then you can add one of these pot over here, and this will bring the this maze hall into the great hall, something like that. And you just need to add these. It's all up to you how many you wanna put. It's all up to you, and this will turn from maze hall to the great hall. And now you are having the 8 duplicants. They can go ahead and eat over here. Don't forget to add the ladders so they can pass through here, and this will be calculated as the one single hall. So this is now the great hall, gonna give us the nice bonus. The another thing we can do is to have the kitchen over here, so they can work and they can grab the stuff and go here to eat, poop, and then grab the food from here and go to the eating over here. That is what we can do, and then we can shift these at below down over there. Okay, now we just need to go ahead and dug these a little bit more, so in that way water wheel can go and go down. Let me remove these all. We don't need that, and then we gonna go ahead again with the 4 of these. Now making of the kitchen, this is like super easy. You need electric key, So instead we can actually, but right now I'm not gonna move that down again. I'm gonna show you guys, like, all you need is the electrical here. You need the refrigerator. Then you need, I think, that spice grinder, and then egg catcher, and this will convert your kitchen. You will get the buff of kitchen. Okay, you don't need to connect these to the power lines like these one, but you can go ahead and connect these things on the power line. Okay, so now we got the kitchen, we got these super duper going on bed system. Now you just need to mimic those on this side. So let me go and do something like that. Okay, we need to add these, so that way they can have a smooth walking over there easily. We need to add these over there, these over here. Okay, so all you have to do is go ahead and mimic those things on the, like, mirror image of these things over here. And this will support the 16 tubes in the colony. Believe me, I will show you guys that also. So we got these, we just need to add 2 of these, and then I need to go and dug these down. Just need to go ahead and add the lights, and in the early game you can even put the lights, and don't worry about that base can get heat up much more. Don't worry, it's not gonna heat up. I have played these many times, put the lights many times, and nothing happened. Like, it was everything okay. So we're gonna go here and gonna put the all seeds, all edibles over here. Gonna put that on 9, and we're gonna deconstruct these ones. Now we don't need that, and we're gonna find the these shine bug eggs, and we're gonna make sure that they get used up immediately. And then if our duplicant can make the stuff, we're gonna put them on. I will, like, make the everything they can grab. Right now we are having these two. We can have the grizzle berries in the early game, pickle meal, a barbecue, and paku fillet, and maybe let me just go and let them add over here. In that way I don't need to come back here to see that anything happening. Okay, so this thing is going on nicely. Now you can go ahead and add some decoratives over here if you wanna go and do that, to just give the morale bonus, much more beauty bonus to your duplicants. Just get it from the granite, and just put those stuff here like these, like those. You don't need to be put those here, like you can actually add those paintings over here. And if you have some kind of duplicants, they cannot sleep without lights, you can go ahead and put the lights over here, and you can make one of the barracks special for them. So this is the, like, super nice thing for this kind of symmetrical kind of base going on. Okay, I'll put these over here. This will give the little bit of bonus over here to the beauty. Let's just go and add the corner once again here. Okay, now we need the canvas, and we're gonna put something like that here. Why? Because we are leaving the gap of that light over here if we wanna use in the future. Other than that, we can go ahead and use our sculpting block made of the granite. We are not at the metal at this point, and you can put those over here to beautify the room much more, like this. Okay, you can add these walls over here to beautify that thing also. Similarly, go ahead and put those canvas over here to add some beauty. I think we can use that thing over here also, and then you can add the hanging pots over here if I'm not wrong. You can put that one over there, and which will increase the much more morale bonus to your duplicants. Okay, so you got the kitchen, you got the system going on, then you just need to now mimic the paid system, which is the your duplicants. Okay, let me go ahead and remove these. Okay, at this point you might be at the point where water is there or some sort of like you will be at like little bit of heating going on or chill going on. You will be at that point, so no need to worry about those stuff. The heat will not be coming inside at any given time, so no need to worry about these. Okay, we need to change that to the blue ones. Okay, let me add those things and we will go for the paintings again. Okay, now you can even use the drywall at the background later on as you open them. Add the ladders over there. We need to dig out the one more lane at the top, because this is what you're gonna stop your base here to close this base for the 16 duplicants. So now you have the 16 duplicants and the 4 washrooms. All you have to make sure that every schedule is having 4 of the duplicant and not more. So we are going to shift our duplicant on the first shift now, and we're gonna put the 4 here. So every time we are having the 4 duplicants running, they are having all toilets, they are having all these stuff, they are having the eating place, they are having the sleeping place, and there is nobody like doing nothing at this point. Okay, now you made this stuff, then you also gonna need that your duplicants might be having issue with the food at this point, since there is no guarantee you will be getting this much amount of food, since I have got it, but there is definitely doubt about it that you might be collecting amount of food at this point. So let me give them the road so they can grab the food. So we are going to go here and make the key farm tiles. If you guys are not working with the, I mean, if you are not gonna make the what you say that if you guys are not gonna make the achievement run, then you can definitely easily go on these. Okay, let me go and alright, once that is done, if I'm not wrong, last one should be the okay, I have to go 1 2 3 4 and 5, so this is the 5th one here, and 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, that is what we are gonna go for. I'm gonna go and close up these here. I'm gonna go and add those at the bottom. We're gonna add these like here, and then we're gonna need the one that we used over here, which is the farm station. So you can place that anywhere. I'm gonna put that in the middle. So if you go and see now, this is exactly the 96 tiles. how many we need here at the greenhouse? 96. And how much it is? Room size is 60. Okay, or we can further increase this at down position. Can add the ladder going on, or you can even add the ladder at the one side. In that way, you know what, like you can actually put the farm station on the side like this, and you can use the ladder in between. Something like that, and then 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4. So if you see that this is also counted as the farm station, it is very small right now. What we have here, choose the blueprint. Let's go and grab ourselves one of these guys. Which one is the good one? All of them are like decreased science. I will go with this one. This can actually cook and do some of the other stuff, so we will make this guy as a cook, and we'll go into the skills. We're gonna put that guy on the bottom once he wake up, and we're gonna put him on the cooking. So in that way he will start working on this cooking area. You can increase the farm a little bit more if I'm not wrong, but before we do that, we're gonna need something to do on this side, and you can make the farm according to that. That is what I'm thinking about. So let me go and show you that first. Okay. The thing we are going to do is to make we need one of these guys, which is these, and these can cover up to here. We're gonna turn them something like that. So this can cover up the whole area. We're gonna put that over there because we're gonna need these guys. Okay, After that, we are going to go and meet the grooming station. And we are going to go and need the Twitter box, we're going to need the drop box, and then we are going to need these one, and we are going to go and need one of these storage box, which will be like we're gonna hold the raw material like sedimentary rock or sandstone, put them on the one so that nobody will bring unless and until it is required, and then we're going to go here for the hatchlings with the that sandstone or sedimentary rock. Put those on the critter branching over here. Same goes for here. We don't want anything greater than 8, and we don't want anything less than 8 on this one. Okay, close this one, and then this come to at this point. We need to go and put the ladder over here going on. If I remember that correctly, it's been very long time I have been also playing this stuff. Okay, ladder is there, then we need to leave the 2 of these from the ladder and something like that. And if I go and see, this should make the 96, it is 104 because of the one of the extra that I have got, so we just need to make something like that. It is 98. Okay, you can go ahead and close like something like that, and it will become the 96. And then you need to mimic these on this side. So this is now ready to be used, and no critter can go and jump on this, can cover up to this, so no critter can jump on this side. Or you can plate the this wall over here and then place the ladder on this side. So this will be like collecting carbon dioxide for you over here, and nobody needs to go down over there for any reason, for any good reason. They don't need to go at this bottom. Okay, and same thing we are going to go and do on the another side. Okay, let me go and do that. We're going to put these guys over here, so in that way our duplicants can go inside easily. Okay, I forgot we need to remove that. Okay, and these are like early game like very early game, you will get your critter ranching going on with these, and you can have almost 2 ranches immediately in early game. So that is what it is about. Let me just copy and paste the settings so that indications icon will be gone, which will not be the irritating one. And this is like super smooth to go up to like cycle 50. You will be having all of these completed, if I'm not wrong. Like it's been very long time that I have been playing this, but if I remember this correctly, it will take you around 50 cycle to get up to this point over here. Okay, now this is done. We can add these over here. Okay, now what we do, I remove these from here, so in that way I get this room empty, and I put those over here in their separate rooms. So this spine go from here for these, or this spine can go from here for these, and which allow me to make like if I put these over here, because we are not even having at this point we have done the research and do unlock the bigger batteries, which we can put over here. Let me go and do that one. Okay, and you can actually do something like that. Okay, and then you can go ahead and like deconstruct these all. You don't need these. Deconstruct those, or deconstruct these ones. Now we don't need those, and put these wheels on the 6 as a priority. 6 as a priority. Most of the carbon will start flowing down at this point, and this will be like filled with the carbon gas. Let me show you. You literally don't need the like up to the 30 or 40 30 cycle. Maybe you don't need any kind of oxygen making machines, because you might be having oxalate going on everywhere. But at this point you can go ahead and add the diffuser over here, like these or like those, something somewhere over here, so they will like filling the area for you. Just remove these from here, and you can go ahead and add the diffusers on these areas over here easily. Go ahead and connect them to the wire, something like that maybe, and put them on the 7th as a priority, and they will start producing the oxygen for you. And oxygen is totally trapped right now. That will not flow anywhere outside of your base going on. You can actually practically you can go ahead and calculate exact amount of the area you want for your farming, and then can go ahead 1 2 3 4. Okay, look at that, we are having the oxalate. So if I'm playing on the game, I might bring those oxalate up by getting them outside, or I will break in that way that they will keep oxalating all the time. In that way I will get the oxygen in my colony. That is what I will be doing if I'm doing that on this gameplay. Okay, now let me go and add the farms again. Since there are nothing I added in the farm, I have no worry about that if I break something out. You can go ahead and add nice ladder over here. Four, 5. So 1 2 3, and then yeah, we need 1 2 3. Remove those. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and we need to remove. We need here a wall. Something like that. Then this can go first. Yeah. This can go something like that. Add the wall over there, and the doors over here. We need the door over there, and then wall. Wall over here, and then we're gonna go and add the farming station. Yeah. And if you see that this is now 117, and we need to reduce the 4 of these. We need to remove a couple of tiles, but that's not super hard to do. we can actually remove the one full portion from the bottom. That will gives you the, yeah. I just forgot about that. It's been like a super long time that I have. Okay, let me go and add that thing over there. So it will allow me to place the stuff. Let me just make this farm and complete this, and I will be like. 1 2 3 4. Okay, this is over there. Okay, and this will be like having how many tiles we are having. We are having more than required one. Let me go and we are having the room with the 87 ones. Okay, I think this is more than enough for your first farm. You can keep going on and make the meal wood on this, and this will be like super duper good for your duplicants that you are having. So you are having two of the ranches going on, you are having the farm going on, little bit of smaller farm going on. This down portion area over here, which is left out, this is not exactly the left out area. Okay, this is not exactly the left out area. Let me go and show you what I mean. Okay, so we still need to go and make out for the you know what, some sort of these rock crushers we're gonna need at some point. This will allow us to get the stuff going on. We need the killing going on. Okay, and we're gonna make these as a separate rooms. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so these things are going very well, and then at the bottom you can put these as the let me put those down first. And here we're gonna put our water tank. You can go, as you can see, I'm having the 2 of these. You can go up to the 3 of these if you're having the that area. You can go ahead and make that, but if you don't have, normally you get the something like these to be made. Not like that, but and this will definitely give you the enough of the, not enough of the, but some of the require food while you are working on these stuff. Okay, so water will be stored over here. They will not be peeing over here unless and until these are clogged up, but if they are not clogged up, you don't need to worry about that. You can remove these stuff now. What you can do now, since you might be at the game where you are having the piping system going on, you are having the most of the stuff going on, you can now go ahead and add the sanitizing stuff, like you can clean the water. Where it is that? Not this one. Oh, here it is. So you can go ahead and add the water sieve at this point. It's all up to you. You need to go and grab one of these before you do that water thing. You have to add these one, and then you also need to add one of these dispenser where you wanna collect all of your items. You can decide where you want to collect those stuff. It's all up to you. What I do this and then drop all of these over here or over there, and in that way every single that bad thing looking will go down over there. But bringing those stuff, it's again pain in the butt, so you might need to think about that. Doing that most of the time I do. Instead of this piece, I will add these pieces over here, and then I will add my dispenser over here, which will drop all of the stuff that I don't want. So I will do that all selected. We don't have the Critter X, we don't have the submulling. I will add the oxalate, then I will go into the organic, and I will make sure that I'm going to remove the off-gassing stuff like polluted dirt and something like that. Similar thing you can do on the another side, but having everything on the one of these gap is good enough. You can see we are still having the 96 buff going on, so don't need to worry about that. We are having our water going on. You can add these ones over here. And the more water you will get, now you can drop those water into this tank and you don't need to worry about this. Now we still need to go, as I told you that we still need to go something like that. Okay, and this is like 1 2 3 4, and then we still need these ones. So we'll go here and add ourselves these stuff, so in that way let me drop these water real fast. So this will not off-gas the most of my oxygen, so it will be like having very little oxygen over here. Most of the oxygens are now inside of this base. And are these guys working on the oxygen machine or not? I don't think so. They are gonna work on that. Building is flooded. Okay, so they are working. It's my bad. We can change the position of those at somewhere wherever we want. Okay, at this point we also don't need these ones. So what we can do, now we have the polluted dirt. We need to make sure that we are not gonna add the polluted dirt here, and any kind of polluted stuff that can go here like slime and those stuff, because we do not have the water here. So we just want to drop anything that is not the polluted dirt and everything that is not good enough for us. Okay, we need to go and now add the laboratories over here, so like that, and then we need the sink over here. change the directions. Okay, now you need to bring a little bit of water. Okay, first thing you can go ahead and do something like that. This will give the okay, and let me put those down again. I think we can change the direction. It looked like we can actually change. I don't think so that we can change that. Okay, not an issue. So everything that is bad water will go inside over here, and then it will go to these, and then it will again go and flow with the wherever it needs, like it needs to be going over here. So what I will do, I will first bring the little bit of water from the liquid pump, and then we need to bring the power line. So this will bring the little bit of water. We need to add that water let's just wait the water to go inside of these laboratories. So once this water is outside, we can use that anywhere we want. You know what I can do? Instead, I can deconstruct those, and I will add the water into the tank, and we'll let the tank fill up a little bit. I think we don't need that to be put into the tank. Yes, we don't need to put that into the tank. Let's just fill up the stuff. Okay, now we can deconstruct these lines. We don't need them. Let me go and deconstruct the pipes. Yeah, we don't need those now. Let the water fall down, and we will clean out that water that is dropping over there. Okay, now we got the laboratories going on, and we need now bridge. This bridge will allow the liquid to flow on this side, and similarly we might need the bridge over here. Let me deconstruct. I don't think so we're gonna need the bridge on this side. Let's just deconstruct these buildings now. Okay, and we are going to put down these new sinks, and we are going to put down these new laboratories. Okay, and you can just connect these to this output line, which will be like going into the cleaning of this stuff. That is what's gonna happen. And this shift, these are open to be used, so this will be used. We will get the bad water that will be cleaned out, and then it will also flow back to these one of those. So we can see that happen once they start using it. Yeah, that will be like good. And one more thing, we need power. So since we have used these over here, I will use the power from this line for this time. Okay, we can go ahead and connect these over there on that line. So now we are having the 2 extra rooms over here. We can handle the 16 duplicants, 4 on the each slot, which will be like at least 4 of the not 4 but at least 12 of the duplicants will be working in the rotation for the whole day, and nobody's gonna miss out like he's not working or that guy is not working. Not gonna happen. Okay, now we need to clean out these water. Okay, we're gonna lose that water, that's okay. Now we need to go ahead and put these for the look purpose only, nothing else, and we're gonna go ahead and make something like that. So in that way the gases from outside will not come in. So that is what we need to do. One more thing, you need to deconstruct these 2 tiles to bring the water over here, and at this point you are having the polluted water from these sitting in these bottles. You can put that polluted water over here a little bit, and then you can let me actually show you guys like what's happened. So we'll remove that one, and we'll put the pitcher pump, sorry, empty bottler one, and we'll put that something like that. Let me do the same thing over here, and we will be putting those over here, and we will wait for the liquid to become polluted water. Enable auto bottle, and you can see that they will bring the those polluted water from there, and then we can actually use the water over there. Let me go and if we have any water, let's just clean out those water which is on the ground. Okay, does anybody gonna, okay, we just wanna use that to sweep only, otherwise they will be like playing here all the time. Okay, I forgot to do that, my bad. Look at that, they are bringing the bad water from here. Just bring the bad water over here, enable auto bottle, and once that is done, 1 bottle is like more than enough. Actually you just need a little bit of water. Yeah, okay, once that is done you can deconstruct that, and then you need to say bring the water over here. And do we have the pitcher pump? Nope. So we need to go ahead and grab ourselves the 1 small pitcher pump, which will allow us to get the water. Yeah, this will allow us to get the water if I'm not wrong, even though that is inside of the water itself. Okay, now you need to fill out that water on this side, and on that side you need to fill a little bit of more, so it will stop the off gassing. Enable auto bottler, enable auto bottler. And I don't find, because we are not playing much more time, so what I will do, I will grab myself a little bit of fill maybe, or brush maybe, and then I will write it down over here, the polluted water. Just go like 10 kg maybe, yeah, something like that. And then we need to bring the water. These guys are bringing the water, so I don't need to worry about those. Let's just deconstruct that one, we don't need that. Let's just add a little bit over there, so in that way there is a little bit of polluted water. I hope so they will bring the lots of bottled water over here. Okay, Other than that, this fridge is right now full. We just need to make sure that we are having all of these on the 9th, and they will put all of the food over there. You can add the more of these fridges. Since we are out of the area, I'm gonna use whatever area I'm having. I'm just gonna copy the settings from here and paste it over there. Okay, I think they have used these ones, so yeah, this water is now going to come over here, and then this will get filled up, so we don't need to worry about that. Now this water will go on this side. I made a mistake. It's good that I found it now. We need to make sure that we are having one more bridge over here. So what's going to happen, water will flow only on this direction and not on that direction, and we want the water to be flowing on this direction also. So now water will split 50-50 on these two lines, and then it will go to that line also. What we have, we are going to go and grab ourselves the farmer operator, increase in decor. Let's go with the farmer, since we need the farmer. He is not good with the farming, but we will make sure that he will work. What was his name? Is Gene. Okay, let's go and put the priority of the Gene to the farming. Yeah, so he will keep working on the farm for us. Advanced research, thank you. What you have, you are the grilling one. I think you are also the one who can do the decoration. No, we'll see that. Okay. Welcome to the colony. He will craft himself whatever bed available. Best thing. Okay, they are filling that stuff slowly, and now we are definitely having water going on the both side. Let's go and see that happening. Look at that. Yeah, they are dividing it on the both side. We can go and make the copy of these. To beautify the area, something like that we can place down over here, but it is better to add these ones over here. Since we can put those stuff, we are placing that, and then in the left out area we can put down anything that we want. Similarly here we can do that, or we can even use the other way that you wanna do. Okay, and then you can add these three, like just to beautify the area. You can add these ones over here to beautify that. It's all up to you now from this point on. So you got your base going on. This is the area where you will put down your, either you can put the suits if you got the timber reed early, but even if you don't got the timber reed early, you can definitely go ahead and proceed with the these smaller ones. So what was that one, like mask one? Yeah, this one. you can put those over here, so in that way every time they go outside they have to use these. Right, and we need to bring something like that. Okay, this will be like super clean oxygen over here, because most of the carbon will flow down over there and settle down over there. You are keep making these one oxygen one, so you can actually make the separate room over here, which will be like only having the oxygen inside of that, and then you can grab those from there. You definitely need to add on the more of these, because since these guys are going to feed up into the oxygen machine, you have no another choice, so you need to add those stuff. So I'm gonna go and add those wherever I can find the place, and this is going to now start putting the load on your algae production. Now you have to go and get your same that SOPM stuff, so you can now deconstruct these ones easily. You don't need those, since you are having the 4 of them, that is more than enough right now. Okay, you might go and add a little bit of more batteries if you need it, because stuffs are gonna need the power and all those stuff. Okay, deliver the suit, we're gonna put these on the deliver suit. All right, okay, after that we are going to grab ourselves that suit making machine, because that is easy, and we're gonna put that. What was that one? Oh, I forgot to add the laboratories. Oh my goodness. You can actually make somewhere over here and then move them as you go on. So it's all up to you. I'm going to try to put my laboratories nearby water. So that is what we're gonna do. You can put it anywhere you want. It's all up to you. Okay, and then we need the research station. We need the crafting station. I'm gonna put the crafting station at the top over here. So in that way it will be like super easy for me to grab these stuff as the requirement. I'm also gonna add these ones if I need it later on. Okay, first thing we need to go and grab these lights over here. So in that way they will be using the lights. Okay, at this point we might be have unlocked the room sensors, so we can now go. We definitely need to have the room sensors, which will be like sensing the detection as anybody is over here. Okay, we're gonna use that, and then we might need to remove these ones. If you wanna stop using the lights and just wanna use whenever it is necessary, but then and then only we can do that. And then you need this automation wire, so that will detect if only player is there, then and then only that will use up the power to turn on those lights. So lights will be off and nothing will be there. I think this much of water is much more, and then you can close this off, and we need a little bit of more water over here, so I will go ahead and do it by myself because it's gonna take a long time, and deconstruct that and put the blocks over there. So now you can see nobody can come and go without the mask, and this is properly locked. So we will be having the guys who are going outside properly with the oxygen's mask and something like over here. I done those something like over there. And do we need the power? Nope, they don't require the power, which is the good thing. Since we have connected these over here, so I will go ahead and add these machine over here, and let's just delete that from there. We're gonna go and make the mask, so whatever the material that we are having, like which one we might be having so much of copper right now because that is the what we haven't used it, so we're gonna go and make the 8 of these, and we are having the 16 duplicants, so we can actually go ahead and add these and these. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 12, so we're gonna go and add the 12 of these. So let me go and okay, what's happening? Okay, I don't want it to power that since I do have connected it to the power. Okay, we don't want that one. Something like that, and oh, I don't want to power that one, please. I just forgot like how you use these. Oh, I can just turn off these and then okay, so we didn't discover the anything in the research mode, so let me go and turn on the sandstone mode and let's just grab ourselves this mask going on. So we need these technologies since we have unlocked the I will just go ahead and try to grab the as many as I can. It's nothing to do with the you know what, any kind of these, but whatever I have shown you, it is what we can get up to the cycle 50 easily. Let's just grab the things that I can possibly, so that way I don't need to worry about these. Okay, so can you guys make now these? I want 12 of these. Please do go and do the work over there. Oh, I don't need it to be like turned off the or on the, you know, like the sandbox mode. I forgot about that. Okay, my bad. And we need to deliver the suits over here also. So at some point someone will go and make this stuff. Oh, they are. I need to make sure that they are not using the raw stuff. No, they are using the barbecue. Because of the two of these hatches die. But this is the, you know, like early game base. You can get into the like 40 to 50 cycles maybe, or even in these little bit of earlier if you can go. and this will allow you to sustain all your 16's population of the duplicants, and 12 duplicants can go outside. 4 of them will be busy, like farmer will be busy, cook will be busy, and 2 might be sleeping at some point. So 16 of these can work and go to digging outside and explore the base. And this base is now, just by using the polluted water they have produced in the 50 cycles, and whatever water you can grab from the early game, you can have those. And if you are having tons of this algae to produce the oxygen at this point, and now from these at the outside you can make these SOPM and then bring the everything inside, like only the oxygen pipes, and you can put the cooling solution outside. You can just bring those, and this will be like super awesome. Like it will, you just need to produce the oxygen in this area. You don't need to produce any oxygen outside of even if you are making the SOPM outside, you just need to bring and produce the oxygen for this side only. So what will happen, extra oxygen will not be spread around the colony, and then it will be like compact over here, and your duplicants can use that for themselves for going outside or anything like that. We need to add one, two, three, four, and we might gonna need the gas filter. I don't know if I'm doing this with the extra, but you can go ahead and do however you want. Okay, so just remove those, and what we're gonna do, so this pump will suck in the, I think we just can go away with the 2 of these, but in future if we needed extra one, you can go ahead and add. These are going to get the oxygen only. Same thing over here, this will select the oxygen only, and then something like that can go. Something like that can go, and then which is not the oxygen, can go down somewhere over here. And we can drop that. This is not the oxygen. You can power from them from the ground, because that is how you might need to connect this, because otherwise you have to make the ladders over there to connect the power. They will start producing the oxygen into these oxygen mask. Look at that. Anything else that will be like sent outside, so polluted oxygen will be stay over here. Duplicant will grab that. At some point this polluted oxygen will end up, all you have left with little bit of polluted dirt which you can dump into this water, and then there will be no polluted oxygen. And once they have delivered all of the oxygen mass, they can go outside and start digging and start making the SOPM, and then bring all of those good oxygen with the stuff. You can even add the Draco branch over here if you got lucky, because this farm will keep you alive for a little bit of longer time, and every time you dig out the stuff you will get the more and more stuff. and you might be not even having the 16 duplicant at this point. You might be having at least like up to the 8 or 10 duplicants max to max, and they are like keep digging outside all the time. So this is for this episode. If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next episode.